was the question that I got more often than any other. Once you get the connectors, what are you going to do with them? And I think a lot of people thought we were going to get the connectors to go arm in arm and walk down Main Street and try to organize them as a group. And we found that they love the opportunity to get together. And two of the connectors, Gary Heine and Mike Mays, own the Heine Brothers Coffee Shop. So what a great place, a coffee shop for connectors to be. So we have monthly connector cafes there with a different connector talking about what they're involved in. But going beyond the initial process, several things have happened. Obviously, Greg Fisher has been elected. We are actively working with him and his office. In fact, I've got a meeting with him Friday to identify connectors for all of his new administrative and boards and commissions. Word has really gotten out across the community that connectors are resources. Connectors, I think, as Karen said earlier, the recognition, a lot of them don't need more work to do, so they're not trying to find a new project to sign onto, but a lot of them, because they've been identified as connectors, have really taken the lead to connect with each other, and we know a lot of great activities have started as a result of them just getting together and knowing one another. So from an organizational standpoint, I was explaining to Bill that we're now going into the next phase, which is personally interviewing the connectors 2 or 3 at a time, and we try to group connectors who we think may not know each other, and we're trying to dig deeper into what are the issues you really care about, what is under the radar screen that maybe you see that we don't see in the business community or the community organizing community. And so far, we've got about 30 of those interviews under our belt. In fact, I'll end with today, as I was leaving the office, one of my staff members was interviewing one of our connectors, this young woman, Sophie Mayer, who is about 30 years old. She works for the public library doing outreach to immigrant communities, and never in a million years would we have identified Sophie as a mover or shaker in Louisville in the old model of leadership, but she is reaching out to a very new and important group of Louisvillians, and now she's in our office telling us, well, what do you think are the community issues? And she's feeling, I think, really empowered, as corny as that word and how overused it is, but to pick up the phone and really call anybody that she wants to on the connector list. I'll just end with saying that I've been at Leadership Louisville now for 20 years. The organization's 30 years old, and we have never done anything like this before that has had such an impact on us organizationally, for us as a community. And I would just be thrilled to help all of you in any way we can to really make Kentucky the most connected state, starting here with Louisville and Lexington, because I'm sure we'd find maybe 1.5 degrees of separation between our two communities. So I hope that you will pursue this, and once again, I'd be delighted to help you any way I can.